Alright, what up people, it's your boy Chig from Green and Eagle Eye, coming to you again with a brand new video. This time is to address the calamities that is Arsenal and my plea to the fans. Before I go into that, let me just address a couple of things right now. Firstly, let me take this opportunity to thank my boy. You know, I've been very close with him. He's been on the show quite a few times. My boy Lee Gunner gave me quite a few shout outs on Twitter and the video. And no, I did not pay him. I promise, I really did not pay him. But he gave me a couple of shout outs. It took me really by surprise. It was very sweet of him. So thank you, brother. I really do appreciate it. Definitely my partner in crime when it comes to this YouTube swag. So I'd like to thank that opportunity of him shouting me out. And if there's any one of my subs who for some weird reason hasn't followed Lee yet, go over to Gunner Bang and give him a subscribe. Some love from me because he's a good guy. In spite of what a lot of people say about him, he's a good guy. So thank you, Lee. I really do appreciate it. And we've got to do another show very, very soon. I know he's all set to go on holiday very soon with his other half. But no doubt, I'm sure once they come back, me and him will hook up and we'll do something live for you guys. So stay tuned for that. And also, speaking of holidays, I'm currently on one, hence the lateness of this video. I'm trying to just recoup from being an Arsenal fan, quite frankly, and I'm enjoying it. I tell you what, my favorite holiday destination is Vegas. Close second. Amsterdam is a close second. I love it out here. Expensive. Come with cash. And no, not just for the red light district. I can already hear you motherfuckers. Not just for the red light district. Come with cash. But yeah, it's been a really, really good, really, really enjoyable experience. Although this is throwing me, the whole coffee in a glass thing. It's nice though. But it is throwing me, the whole clear glass thing. Taking some getting used to. Anyway, let's go into the video. Yes, I've seen everything that's unfolded. My phone was going mad on Twitter and various sport app alerts were going off on my phone. Got Wi-Fi here, so I picked up everything. And I mean, I'd love to say I'm not surprised, but I am a little bit. I'm surprised that the transfer window in the last day was so bad. That we looked so amateur hour. Going into the last transfer day, I put out a video out there and I was said, hold up, because apparently David Ornstein, the same guy who said at the start of the summer we had 150 to 200 million to spend, then all of a sudden said, oh, well, actually we have no money to spend because all the money that we had to spend has gone into Lacazette wages and Kolasinac wages, both of whom are getting 200k each. So we're all sat there as Arsenal fans like, hold up, what? What are you talking about? Like, do you think we're born yesterday? All right, so they're both on a lot of money. So are most people in the Premier League. What are you talking about? So there was a lot of back and forth, and then it looked like we had agreed to let Alexis Sanchez go. One of the things that I wasn't particularly against at this stage, just because I feel like if he's that unmotivated to play for Arsenal, that he's so desperate to go, let him go. And I put this tweet out there, and I know me and Kenny Kenny Ken, who's also been on this channel, I've had some dialogue with. I put out a tweet that basically said, okay, now the transfer window is closed and Alexis hasn't had the move that he's received, we are really going to put to test all those people's theories that they're so adamant that Alexis Sanchez is going to be professional, he's going to be well behaved, he's going to give 100% his all until the end of the contract. I'll be honest, I love Alexis Sanchez. I have my doubts. I have my doubts. I think it's going to take a while to get him on side. I do believe that there is some sort of tension in the back room between the players and him. I think a lot of them are just sick of what's going on. I think, yes, he's a player of brilliant quality, but sometimes this mental toughness that Bang always likes banging on about, but ultimately doesn't mean anything. I think from a psychological point of view, if you have someone who is mentally disappointed that they've not achieved whatever it is they want to do, I think it's hard to then expect that same person to reproduce the excellent form they had the season before. I don't know. We'll see what happens. I think it's a shame that Wenger. This is the thing that I personally. These are just many of the reasons what I don't understand about Wenger. Why lie about it? Do you know? Like when it comes to Ox, why say to us, well, there is 0% chance of him leaving. He 100% definitely won't leave. If it has anything to do with me, he will 100% be here. Only for less than a month later for him to go for 40 million to Liverpool. I love Ox. But you know what? I would have been... if I was him, I would have said that he wants to leave. As I'd said the entire summer, I've been going on about the fact that I feel like Ox wants to leave. He looks like a man that is ready to leave. And shock horror, he was ready to leave. He left, I would have just said, listen, Alexis and Ox want to leave. We won't let them leave unless it suits us. Automatically, you've laid it on the table that this possibly may happen. We as Arsenal fans can prepare for that shit. You, in the meantime, can actually bring in the replacement, say a Thomas Lemar, and do what you need to do. If you feel like selling him to City is the best possible way to go, make sure the replacement is in. Make sure. All this nickel and diamond shit, bidding 40 million here, 45 million here, when it really took 90 million to even get Monaco to even listen to you. 90 million, and you motherfuckers were fucking around with 45 million. The strategy in this club is completely arse backwards. And for me, yes, you guys know I'm Wenger out. I am. I haven't been for very long, only for about 3 years, but I am. I'm fully on board with this. Having said that, for me, the bigger problem is that entire board. So my plea to all you guys is you'll look at me and you'll say to me, what does this fucking cunt know? You know, especially if you're Wenger in, you're probably thinking that already. You're probably ready to click off this. Even if you're a fucking Wenger in, you could not have looked at that summer window and thought, yeah, we did all right. You could have not looked at that summer window and been happy with the board. You could not looked at that window and thought to yourself, we strategized everything. It's just that certain things didn't work out. We look like a fucking joke. I'm sick of our club looking like a joke. I'm sick of it as an Arsenal fan. I'm sick of having these same stupid conversations with you about what we aren't doing as a club or what the board aren't doing as a board of a football club, of a supposed big football club. You're having rival fans, and listen, all the rival fans that have subbed to me and that watch this, listen, I appreciate and love you all. Having said that, is there something not wrong when a Spurs fan says, damn, I ain't gonna lie, all banter aside, I feel really sorry for you guys. A Spurs fan. What the fuck? Even if you're a Wenger in, and I speak to you guys because I know you guys are loud and you defend Wenger to the hills because you never want the day to come where the old man finally has to retire. Another conversation for another day. You know the way I feel about it. But surely, if there's one thing that all of us need to do now, is unite and say enough is enough. Kroenke, the fuck out. The fuck out. The fuck out. Surely enough is enough. Because even if you said to yourself, oh, well, you know, I don't want it to affect Wenger's position, get a Musinov in. He's a Wenger fan. You guys should be more than happy with that. The one reason why I don't mind Musinov coming in is I honestly believe in my heart of hearts that he will be more ruthless with Wenger, will bring Wenger to task, will put certain things in place for Wenger, and if Wenger isn't happy with that, he'll tell Wenger, well, this is what it is. Either you deal with it or you go. Now, you know my choice. Being a Nigerian fan, hearing a Nigerian billionaire wants to come on board, I would love my man to come in. Apart from anything, the very first thing he said is his very first order of business will be to sack Wenger. All right, I ain't going to pitch that to you guys. And I know you Wenger-ins, that's what I'm trying to tell you. You Wenger-ins, you're a powerful little group, so fair enough. What I will say to you is this. Surely, the one thing that every single Arsenal fan can agree on, whether you hate Lee Gunner, whether you hate DT, whether you hate Troops, whether you hate Ginger Chris, whether you hate Ty, if there's one thing that all of us can agree on, is that something drastically needs to change in that back room, and has needed that for 3 years. For me, forget new coaching staff. Forget new doctors and physios, and you can bring all that shit you'd like. Forget all of that shit. You get rid of Ivan the Weak. You get rid of Stan. You get rid of his son. You get rid of all those OAP motherfuckers. Clear the decks. Get rid of all of them. Because none of them are footballing people. I don't care. None of them can be watching the shit that's happening and tell me in the same breath that they're footballing people. They're not. They are business people. They saw the opportunity to make profit and they took it. They took it. Well, bravo. You got your profit. Now sell up, get more profit, and fuck off. That would be my message. So for me, and my message, and this is to one of my followers who was critical of the fact that I wanted to even do this video, London Gooner. Hopefully you'll like this message. For me, anytime that I'm not working, that I'm, not with family or anything, I'm going to be at any protest I can. I was supposed to be at the Arsenal versus Brighton game, sold that shit. I was supposed to be at the next home game against, not the next one, the next 2 home games in November that I was supposed to be there. Sold that shit. Because the way I see it is I'm sick of giving these motherfuckers money when nothing's fucking improving. How am I going to have a summer like that and then I'm going to spend my money to go to these games and fund that shit? Nah, star. Not me. I love heist things. One of my favorite ever BBC programs was Hustle. You ain't gonna long con me on that bullshit. I'm gonna take this motherfucker's money. Meanwhile, next May, I'll pretend like I'm in for fucking Griezmann and I really have no chance of getting a fucking Griezmann. Because that's all that happened. We all got hustled. Every single one of us with that Mbappe story. And as soon as I heard it, I knew what time it was. But there ain't no way we're spending more than 90 million to get an Mbappe. No way. I had this argument with Stel. I said, there's no way my man's going to spend money on Lacazette or Lamar and Mbappe. No way. Yeah, this is a trick for people to renew their season tickets. Soon as the season tickets were renewed, all them stories, one by one, vanished. And they never popped up. It's like, Mbappe? Pfft, I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. And do you mean Mbappe the shoe? Like, what are you talking about? That's the kind of mentality, that's the hustle these motherfuckers operate. They're a bunch of con men. Every single last one of these board members are con men. And for us to get rid of these con men and shine a light on these con men, we must unite against these Arsenal con men. And until we do that, we're just going to be seen as a fan base who have nothing better to do than moan, bitch, and fight each other. And I don't know about you, but I'm sick of that, the idea of that. All right, people, well, you let me know what you think of this video. Please do comment down below. Let me know if you have any ideas of how to protest against this movement. Also, if you're listening to me for the first time, please do hit that subscribe button and absolutely crush, destroy, abuse, just straight up take advantage of that like button for me. I appreciate it every time you guys do that. All right, people, I'm out of here. Next time you'll see me, I'll do the Q&A questions. I've had a few in. Do tweet me, continue to DM me, tweet me, leave comments on any questions you want me to answer in my next video. That's just to celebrate the fact that I've hit 1,000 subs. So just send me all the questions you want. All right, people, I'm out of here. Peace.